Alright, so today was the Wukong rework day, so anyone who owned a Wukong as of yesterday would have gotten some free Forma in the mail. I owned a Wukong and I didn't do anything with him whatsoever. I didn't level him up at all, didn't use him, I colored him apparently, and that's about it. I have recolored him since. He used to be like this weird green thing, this weird green color scheme that I had. Now I have a different color scheme, as you can see here. Some sort of earthy tones with a red cape. It's actually trying to follow the Sun Wukong, or in Cantonese we call him Shim Hong color scheme. So that's the look that I'm going for right now. And I got my 3 free Forma in the mail. Now, I have absolutely no intention of using that Forma on Wukong. If I am going to put Forma on Wukong, it will be on Wukong Prime whenever Wukong Prime decides to show up. But I'm not going to be using any of that free Forma on Wukong. So, today I'm going to be explaining a Zero Forma build. It's probably good. I'm not 100% sure. Seems to work pretty well. Let's get into it. Alright, here's the build. So we have Prime Continuity, Streamline, and Stretch. Pretty basic mods. We're actually going to be using Blind Rage, and we're only going to be using this version of Blind Rage at 11 as opposed to a full Blind Rage, so that the ability efficiency is offset by Streamline. So yes, we do have 100% ability efficiency, but that's okay because dude's a bit of a rage tank. So we're also going to be using more duration than usual, but if you find that you're running out of energy too quickly because of Blind Rage, then you can totally swap Constitution with Prime Flow. Not a problem. For now, I think I should be able to deal with the energy, the lesser energy efficiency, so that should be fine. Otherwise, let's use Celestial Stomp for now. We'll be using the other augment being Primal Rage later on. I don't really see much of a need to talk about Enveloping Cloud, so Celestial Stomp right now seems pretty good. Let's have a look at it. And for the aura, you can totally use something like Steel Charge. That would make perfect sense as well. We're using 2 arcanes in our demonstration, being Arcane Energize and Arcane Guardian. If you don't have Energize, that's fine. You can use something else, whatever works for you. Arcane Guardian, though, I think will be really, really good. Alternatively, Arcane Grace, but again, you can heal yourself through Cloud Walker. That's why you can be a Rage Tank. Arcane Guardian, on the other hand, giving us a lot of armor, means that we become super duper tanky, and that's really, really good. So, let's get into it. We're going to get rid of these guys. We're going to bring out some Corpus Text for the sole reason of demonstrating the new Defy. It's really, really good. And we're going to be using them against Corpus Text because they don't have any armor and because they do a lot of damage. The way that Defy works now is that instead of being a brainless invulnerability ability, it's now a sort of slight thinking man's invulnerability ability that also radiates a bunch of damage. With the build that I have, the damage that is radiated has a multiplier of 11.5%, with a good to fair chance that growing power was activated, which means we probably did way more than usual. Great, awesome, cool. That's what makes this particular ability really, really good. If you have a friend, which we will be demonstrating now, because this is one of the new things with Wukong, is that he now gets a friend. If you have a friend, then you have 2 Defies, and I'm pretty sure the idea is that you essentially do double damage. Not 100% sure about that, don't quote me on that, but I'm fairly certain that's the way that works. But now, let's have a look at how our friend goes against these Corpus Texts. So we are using Celestial Stomp, that's why we are able to just stomp them, and now our friend just constantly does damage. The way our friend works is if you are using your melee weapon, then your friend uses your ranged weapon. If you decide to start using your ranged weapon, then our friend has your melee weapon. That's one of the 3 immortal techniques. This particular one allows me to do 300% more damage. The way that Wukong's new passive works is that you have 3 lives. When you lose one of your lives, you use one of the immortal techniques, which gives you a bonus that lasts for a certain period of time. This period of time is not affected by power duration, so there's no point modding for power duration if you are hoping to do that. Otherwise, personally, I feel like if you're paying any attention, as opposed to me basically AFKing at the moment, you won't really be seeing these passives. Simply because Cloudwalker. Now, if you are staying still with Cloudwalker, you're not going to be getting any bonuses from it. But if you are using Cloudwalker and you are moving around, you can heal really, really easily, which makes Cloudwalker super duper powerful in terms of healing, and that's why your boy is a rage tank. Now, we're going to be holding on to our friend. Keep in mind that Cloudwalker also heals your friend as well. So while you're healing yourself, you get to heal your friend as well. So that makes you and your friend super duper powerful, and that's really, really good. So, we're going to be fighting Corrupted Heavy Gunners because we're going to be talking about the big stick. Both you and your friend get a big stick. Now, the difference between big stick and normal mode is if you happen to be using your big stick, your friend also uses a big stick, as opposed to normal mode, which is if you're using a melee weapon, your friend uses a gun. Now, before we use the big stick, let's have a look at the big stick build. This is the big stick build. Try saying that so many times. We're doing corrosive damage and we're using shattering impact because let's get rid of the armor! Yay! Awesome! That's also why I'm not using corrosive projection. Don't at me. Otherwise, the stance being Primal Fury was changed, so let's get rid of these guys for just a second. The stance for Primal Fury was changed to actually become like the new stance thing that's happening with Melee 3.0. Let's have a quick look at the combos. This is how it's going to work, okay? This looks a little bit confusing. Let's just quickly visualize it. So, big stick, give me some energy. So, your basic combo is this. Okay? Very simple. 3 hits. Or 3 different hits. Okay? Cool. Your forward combo is this. Very simple. Just hold forward and you will do that combo. Your block combo is this. Very simple. Just hold block and you will do this. Now, one of the new combos, the new types of combos that is coming soon is called the sort of gap closer combo. So in order to do that, you just basically hold forward and you hold block at the same time. This is your gap closer combo. It's just 2 hits. It doesn't do much damage as far as I can tell. So the idea is to use a gap closer and then move into one of the normal combos. Okay, cool. So let's get these folks out here. We'll use Cloudwalker to daze them. Friend. Stealth kill. Cool, awesome. So that's your big stick. It does quite a lot of damage when it ramps up, and it's kind of fun to use. Time for the big boy demonstration. So, we're going up against a full team. We have 4 corrupted lancers, crewmen, butchers, we have 2 corrupted mowers, 3 corrupted heavy gunners, and bombards. So, let's get into it. Go for the big ones first. Bring your friend. Big stick time. Cloudwalker. Stun them all. Heal up. We're getting a lot of damage, so we can actually absorb a lot of damage. That actually makes a lot of them fall off the map. That's good. Use Cloudwalker to heal. Much more interesting kind of gameplay. And there we go. Cool. We're using all of our abilities. We're using Defy to wipe out all of the small fry. We're using our big stick to do most of the damage, probably. And we also have a friend. So that's really, really good. So that is the Wukong rework. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about this Wukong rework in the comments below. For me, I feel like it could be summarized with...
Hey, that's pretty good.
A couple of other things. There's some pretty cool shenanigans with the Wukong rework in the sense that if you both decide to meditate, you can both meditate. That's actually pretty cool. And another big thing is if you want to shake each other's hands. Oh, that's really, really cool. You're shaking your own hand. That's actually really sad. But I'm really glad that they put that functionality in, because that's just really, really cool and something that you can do in the middle of your battlefield. I think though you have to be within range in order to do the handshake. So for example, if you're here, then yeah, if you're too far away, it's not gonna work. You actually need to be close enough for it to work. So let's get real close. That's probably too close. Whatever. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed it, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!